My bad.
What's up, party people? Welcome to Enter the Realm, episode 248. The best part of your Monday. My name is Chris Pinkerton. If you're nasty. Joining me tonight is an amended Jackal Squad. Tyler is on assignment. That just means they're not here. That's the fancy way to say that.
It's fancy.
Joining me tonight
Fancy.
an amended Jackal Squad. Let's take a spin around the Jackal cage. You cool cats and kittens. Meow. Let's see who's hanging out with us tonight. Up first in our nocturnal cage, the one and only Brian Brink.
Hey, what's going on? I hear an echo. Is it on me?
I don't hear it.
I don't hear it either.
I don't hear it either.
Must be this PowerPoint feces I just downloaded.
Dude, I told you I got it.
Well, it took like 5 minutes and it was 95% done. I figured might as well. I've gone this far, might as well keep going. In the words of Forrest Gump. Hey, let me ask you guys a question. So, I know during this quarantine period, I have mentioned that, I've been snacking on Cheez-Its. I decided that is my snack of choice.
Sure.
And I have come to realize that the regular Cheez-Its are the best. With Cheddar Jack as a second. But I have to say the flavored ones, all it is regular Cheez-Its with like powder shit.
Yes,
true.
True. Which is not good. I don't like it. Like, why can't they bake that shit right into the cracker? I don't know.
It's your job to do that.
Yeah, well. Anyway, also too, I have been eating frozen pizza at least once a week.
Nice.
And
can you give us some brand breakdowns?
yeah, so basically, Tombstone is my favorite. I've only had like 3 different kind because I'm not looking to venture out past the things that you already know that you like. But I did happen to try a DiGiorno stuffed crust pizza.
Yeah.
And it was terrible.
DiGiorno is not good stuff. I'm not a fan.
It doesn't brown on the bottom. It just got no crunch, no crisp, no crunch.
No crunch, Frankie.
Yeah. So it's just terrible. It's awful. And
in the world of pizza, I actually had my first real pizza yesterday, first time in 2.5 months.
Wow.
I actually stopped at the pizza place and got a pie, It was fucking unbelievable.
Nice.
I'm waiting for the floodgates to open, and then I'm gonna go back to my place.
Well, you can still go with it. I mean, he had the plastic up and everything, and I called the order in.
I'm making sacrifices.
I did too. For 2.5 months.
Well, hey, I guess I'm the pivot man, and then Matt, because I love me some stuffed crust pizza.
Well, I'm telling you, man, I'm not saying that I don't like stuffed crust pizza. I'm saying that DiGiorno pizza was terrible.
Yeah, DiGiorno's not that good. It used to be. It used to be the cock of the walk back.
They were the first person to bring out like a self-rising crust on a frozen pizza. Before that, it was Tombstone. I have a
Tree Tavern and Elio's.
Tostinos.
I like those dollar Tostinos pizzas. I can't
the
lie.
One with the bumpy undercarriage.
It's like a cracker.
Matzo. Yeah, it's like matzah.
Yeah,
it's like a saltine.
Yeah.
I just
love chat. Pizza. Favorite frozen pizza in the chat. Throw it up. I'm sorry, Chan.
You're fine. I just love pizza. Sometimes I don't even care. It's pizza. I'll eat it. I don't
if you can find it, the competitor to DiGiorno around here is called Freschetta.
Oh yeah,
those are good.
Yeah.
Those
Freschetta is pretty good. They got good sauce. There's just something about DiGiorno changed the sauce.
Yeah,
and the crust got it. It's too. I don't know. It just got odd. It just not.
They're not the sauce boss anymore. Like
no. Not even remotely.
Boss.
Nah.
Red Baron, huh? Antoine says Red Baron.
Yeah, Red Baron's good too.
They used to be the jam back in the day. I remember Red Baron. For sure.
I miss the like French bread pizza. I miss that sometimes.
Like the lean cuisine French bread.
I don't know if they're lean cuisine or not.
Stouffer's
makes them. Yeah.
Yeah,
I wish I knew someone that worked in the business that knows about this shit.
Yeah, well,
it's becoming a problem. Frozen pizzas or we can't get them. It's hard to get.
Those Stouffer's, man, they got. I think you got to cook them like 25 minutes. So those French bread things, man.
Yeah,
I cook them in the air fryer.
Get a good crisp on them.
Right in the air fryer, they work.
Yeah,
I've been eating a lot of those. What are those things called? It's like a taco, like shredded chicken, but it's rolled into like something like you get at a gas station on the roller. Ketos. I've been eating the hell out of those things lately. Like 6 of them with some Alabama white sauce for lunch.
Yeah, those are one of Elijah's favorites.
Welcome to the Pizza Podcast. All the time.
Yeah. We need to kill time, so let's talk about pizza.
Pizza, yeah, that's it.
I did learn how to make a fathead crust for pizza from scratch, which is like no gluten.
Nah.
And it's mostly cheese. It's just basically like a cheese crust. It's pretty good, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Be surprised. You'd be surprised. Mm-hmm.
Cheese, no gluten.
Oh man,
no gluten.
It's just cheese.
Mostly, yeah, cheese and a little bit of like almond flour or something like that.
Interesting.
Almond flour.
Is it flat, like super thin?
It puffs up a little bit, yeah, and you can flip it over. Like you cook it halfway and then flip it over, and it gets brown on both sides, and then you put your sauce and stuff on it and put it back in.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say, whoa, that's an upside down pizza.
No, you have to bake it first and then put the goods on.
Gotcha. Like a boboli.
Yeah.
Shout to boboli.
Speaking of upside down, Dust, how are you doing, man?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Doing okay. Not too bad. I ventured out a little bit between yesterday getting a pizza and I stopped at the dollar store. So yesterday was the first time I was in a different establishment other than my own in a liquor store in 2.5 miles. So when you're in a store and you haven't been in a while, you just buy everything in the dollar store. I'm just like this. Okay, I need this. Why do I need another set of tongs for my fucking kitchen? I'm just buying shit, cat litter, fucking scrapers and shit. And I'm looking at it like, fuck it, I'm buying it. And then I ventured out today on the way home. I had a half day today. I had a Skype with a doctor. Had a Skype, my first Skype doctor's appointment.
Wow.
Did you do it in that room?
No. I had to. No. I had the tablet. I didn't.
What was the? Did you have a cold open? Did you have a joke to open with? Should have had a doctor joke lined up for him. I'm sure it would have.
It was a very odd experience. But on the way home, I actually went to Target and Walmart.
Ooh.
It was fine. I mean, it's fine here. Walmart was a little busy. They had one way in, one way out, and little lines on the floor that nobody was following. But, it was like business as usual. Fucking employees don't give a fuck. They were just standing in the middle of the aisle. And, of course, there was no toys. Nothing on the shelves. Nothing that I wanted, but nothing new and nothing. What did I see? I saw Marvel Legends, that Cosmic Ghost Rider, and the Black Widow 2-pack at Target. But nothing else. Nothing Transformer wise or anything Star Wars or anything. So, but it was nice to be able to walk into a store. I did buy $100 worth of bullshit at Walmart. So some things I needed, but you don't need it. But you're like, fucking.
That's why you think about how much money you've saved in the past.
Exactly.
Not going to Walmart to buy bullshit.
Yeah, you're walking past shit and you're like, oh, I'll get that.
And then buying shit on Amazon, you're like, oh God, it's gonna take 6 days. I won't want it in 6 days. I can't have it tomorrow. I don't want it at all.
I ordered something on Amazon over the weekend. It's still not over the weekend. Middle of last week, it still hasn't shipped yet. And I'm like, man, fuck this. I'm gonna cancel this shit. But no, it was cool to go out again and feel a little bit normal, So that was different. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Yep, it is what it is till it ain't.
And we're here, and shout out to Mondays, baby.
Yeah,
that's right. Chan.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm great.
Wow.
I'm great. JD and I did a little adventure, and he helped me do this lovely red in my hair, and I cut it. I went with the scissors, and
the chat was blowing up when we first started about it.
Hey, girls got to do what girls got to do. That's why they make home box dyes and things of that nature. You got to keep busy.
That is fair. That is fair. Yep.
Yeah. We've just been hanging out. Had a nice Mother's Day. I got a bowl full of lime jello in the fridge because that's my favorite.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yeah.
And all you motherfuckers out there. Salute.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I actually went on an adventure to Walmart as well. within the last week.
Oh,
Yeah, my first trip to Walmart since all this mess.
Wow.
And it was ridiculous. And I'm glad I don't go there very often anymore.
Was it really busy? Well, you're in a very
yeah.
busy area. You're in a busy area.
Yeah, it was very busy.
Yeah. Like up here, it's kind of quiet where I am.
It almost seemed like nothing was different other than people were wearing masks.
Exactly. That's all. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody. Nope. I'm used to it because I work in it all day long. But when you go to a different establishment, a different company where you know there's supposed to be certain rules in play and they're not, nobody's following these rules and there's nobody enforcing these rules.
There's no 6 foot distance happening.
Well, when you come to like my establishment, people know. You follow the rules, you're out.
Right. No, everybody's just kind of like walking past each other like nothing matters. They're all doing their own thing. There were no toys. Like of course, things aren't being stocked right now, but people are busy. Other things are going on. There's more important stuff to stock.
Yeah. You know what? If a difference between stocking food and action figures, please stock the food. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be that guy, but it was kind of cool. Isn't it cool to just go down the aisle again?
Yeah.
Almost 3 months.
Right.
Even though there was nothing there, probably the same shit that was there 3 months ago.
Exactly what was going on. And no arcade 1-ups on clearance anywhere in there because I did go and look. But
me too. I did too. I would have put this shit on my back. I got it.
Yeah. So I mean, I did a little adventuring on that level and spun through a Giant and then left. Giant was weird. That grocery store was just nuts the way they have that set up. The logistics are just crazy in there. So that was a lot of fun.
Did they have someone counting?
Yeah. They had like 2 people out front. There were
one the plus, one the subtract. That's what it takes, 2 people to do that.
And then right. And then they had it like roped off, like where the aisles come out for the cashiers. They had like things roped off this way, so it was like a long aisle, and then they would wave you through. You'd stand in a long line the whole way back to the bakery.
Yeah, that's what we're doing also. And then one side is self-check and the other side is regular.
Yep, that's what they started doing that. They hadn't done that until probably the last 2 weeks, I'd say.
Oh, wow.
I was in there 2 weeks ago and it wasn't like that.
Yeah, we've been doing that over a month now.
Yeah.
Wow. So when are you guys doing your grocery shopping that's so busy? Just in the middle of the day?
During the week? Yeah.
It's all day. I'll tell you what, Sunday, Mother's Day was a ghost town.
Was it?
Yesterday, the store was a ghost town. Nobody was in there.
Yeah, I mean, I do mine Saturday morning and Sunday morning, and it's really not that bad.
Because nobody's working, so nobody's shopping on the weekends.
Right.
Nobody's shopping on the weekends.
That sounds like a jam.
Yeah.
Because every day's a weekend for people now, So Tuesday's a new Saturday,
Yeah.
Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but Saturday and Sunday, we're nowhere near having the same business that we used to.
Who's drinking liquid Jello? What's this? What did I just miss? Did someone say something about liquid Jello?
Look at this. The guy.
Liquid Jello is Kool-Aid, and they don't make lime Kool-Aid, so I can't drink that.
Look at
Where did this come from?
He drinks it before it sets up, so that's very odd.
I don't know.
Maybe it's like having Kool-Aid then. I don't know. It's hoof.
Hey, I like Kool-Aid.
He just likes the gelatin, the lip smacking goodness.
Little hoof action. Hoof. I gotta whack it off, Ma. What's it called again? The hoof.
Yeah, that's it. How are you, Chris? How are you? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm here. You're talking about being out of stock and whatnot. Those of us that are crafty. The paint section, apple barrel paint section at most Walmarts has been decimated. I have been buying black paint every time I see it, and I am about in the tight spot. There was a particular color that we were using as some of the finishing on our mythic pieces here, and we ran out, and it's not to be found. We found some online from a Shopify store, and it was very reasonably priced, so we ordered a bunch. And then this is dumb. These people's website. So you order the stuff, and as soon as you check out, thank you for your order. We will not be shipping during this time. Why is that not the first thing you see? Well,
bro, that would drive me. I would go bananas with that.
It did. We spent like 20 minutes debating on how much of this to buy. Like, oh, it's great. They got it. Long story short, they apparently the Plaid is the company who makes pretty much all your craft paint at all your different stores. If you look at the back, it's almost always made by Plaid. They also make Mod Podge and lots of other stuff. Apparently, their warehousing factory, whatever, is somewhere in Georgia. So the people that we had contacted on Shopify through Shopify site, they actually just go there, pick up the shit, and ship it. They're a drop shipper. But they said that they had to close the facility because of the virus. So that's why there's no paint anywhere. That and probably people are like, I'm bored. I'm going to learn how to paint.
Get the president on the phone. He needs to mandate that they make more paint.
Well, the good news is they're apparently back at work as of last week, but who knows how long it'll take to catch up.
All those colors they gotta make.
I just need gray and black mostly, but
Yeah, right.
I mean, I've got some other colors. I got a ton of
black
white.
and white. You can just kind of make it work.
Periwinkle.
Look, I don't need a color. No, I don't need a second color theory lesson today, Brian, because Lord knows I got one in one of the diorama groups when I asked for that color.
It's
a very specific.
Put
So-
a little blue in there.
It's a very specific color.
See, part of the problem with that is your consistency is not always going to be the same if you're hand mixing paint.
Exactly.
It will vary.
And
So
we're
if you-
trying our best to be consistent on all
Yeah.
100 of these stupid things that we're selling. So having the same paint's important. But luckily there's a local guy. Shout out to Michael F. Don't think he watches the show or knows it exists. But the reason I was late to get to the party today is he had 2 almost full bottles that he put in his mailbox, and he lives 10 minutes away. So I ran and got him.
That's nice.
And I got 2 other dudes shipping them to me. So, and hey, Matt, if dudes are huffing acrylic paint, they are definitely doing it wrong.
Yes.
Unless you do the orange. The orange has a very peculiar smell, but I don't think you could get messed up on it. Did I ever tell you guys a story about the guy who would come in when I worked at a managed auto parts store? He'd come in to buy paint, the huff. Have I ever told you guys this story?
Maybe.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Did he walk real slow?
No, he was a big guy, clearly out of his mind. He would come in the middle of the summer with like a puffy down jacket, but it was broken, and whatever was falling out of it as he walked around wasn't down. But he'd walk in and say, "Hey man, what y'all got in here for $2?" Like, I don't know, man. You could get like a drink. This is the shtick every time he walk. Oh, where's the spray paint at? And we had like that. You got the name brand paint. You got the Rust-Oleum and the Krylon. Then you got like the house brand paint, and then you got that shit that's like $1, right? That may or may not work. Well, he bought some of that. He got 2 cans of that, and I guess he had more than $2. And he would always get a one of those like Lipton green teas. But he never wanted. You give him his change, and you couldn't put the coins. The coins couldn't touch his hand. You had to lay the dollar bills down and put the coin, because he'd always yell. He's like, "Don't touch me with that silver money."
Yeah, in a detail shop. I worked with a bunch of these rockhead guys, and they used to take the cleaner solvents.
Oh, hold on, I'm not done yet, because this gets better.
Oh.
So one summer day, he was apparently very happy with the results of his purchase. So he comes back in the store, and this is a black guy. He comes back in the store with half his face painted white. Apparently completely oblivious to the fact.
You can see it around their mouths.
Hey man, I need to finish painting my project. Where's the paint? We had to go through the whole spiel again. But he came and bought more paint, but half his face was painted with spray paint. Like, man. He also one time, like, you know what club cards are, like if you're, promoting a party or whatever, you get those little glossy cards printed up, and they'll be at the gas station or whatever. Or they'll come in, hey man, can I leave some flyers on the counter? What is this? Oh, it's a butt plug show. No, you can't. This is a Christian bookstore, sir. We don't do that. You'd probably be surprised how many of your customers are my customers.
Only every 3rd Thursday.
We had a stack of those from like a drag racing thing or something, and he'd come in and he'd get those. And the only thing I could think is he was somehow burning the clear off of it or something.
Weird.
Wow.
Very strange. I think I killed 7 minutes with that story, just to let you know. But other than that, other than this paint fiasco we're having at the moment, everything's good. Everything's
Good.
cool.
Everybody's healthy. The family's good.
Everybody's healthy. Everybody's safe.
Sane.
I feel
well,
really bad.
They're never
I feel-
sane anyway, so I don't know.
Right. I still feel really bad for Mason because it's his senior year.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Do you
You
still
know.
have 3 kids? I mean, and have they ganged up and killed the weaker one yet?
And have they found the snacks? That's another one.
so we do hide snacks in our house. Mostly because my daughter will just sit around and eat snacks all day. She won't eat any food, but
Mhm.
somehow she's alive on like Chex Mix and
Yeah.
Pop Tarts. If I want to eat something like that, I have to buy a very large quantity or hide it. For
Mhm.
example, I like strawberry frosted Pop Tarts, and every time we buy them, I never get any. So I bought a 24 pack. So far, I've had 1 pack. So hopefully, I can get through it. I mean, last thing I want to do is take food out of my kids' mouths.
Right.
I like the chocolate fudge ones in the fridge. I put them cold.
I want
See,
Pop
I
Tarts
can't-
now.
The chocolate ones with the chocolate frosting. Oh,
Mm.
put them in the fridge. Get them cold. Banging.
Mm.
Try it out.
Never tried it. I have to try it.
Yeah, man.
Try it.
Maybe some
Come
raspberry.
on, look at me. Look at the size of me. I wouldn't steer you wrong.
Might get a couple Pop Tarts
Fat guys
And-
know.
and make a peanut butter sandwich with them. I think that would taste good.
Okay.
You need to go to your pizza place, buddy. Go to your local pizza place.
Well, you know, the most interaction I've gotten on the good book in a long time was posting my peanut butter, bacon, pickle,
dude,
banana
that was
sandwich
crazy.
on raisin bread.
Yeah.
It's probably fucking incredible.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
It's always
great.
shit like that
It
you
has
just
everything.
you wouldn't think, and it's just like, oh my god, this is so good.
It was so good, and I don't even remember how she came up with that. I
Here,
think it
I'm
was
gonna-
just kind of like, "I'll put pickles on it." Okay, cool.
I'm going Brian Brink style here.
Oh wow, are we all gonna go?
Mm.
Okay,
Sorry, I can't get this red out of my face.
that's
There
okay.
we go.
We'll all survive. Hey, let's do that thing.
Oh, we're doing a thing. We're doing
What's
things here.
next? The thing
Yeah.
that's new. So what you guys don't realize is Dust has slowly been leaking his solo album
No,
through the "What'd You Get" segment.
No. These are just little extras. But that is a banger right there. That's called Shark Fin.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey Brian,
Yo,
what'd you get?
got a little something.
Ooh, little something. Mm.
Little something. I got a little Baba Yaga here.
Look at that.
You better leave him in that box or you're gonna lose him.
He's adorable.
Actually, I got 2. Here he is. He's so small.
Aww.
You can put it with your Legends Transformers.
This little freak.
Butt plug.
This is as big as I'm going.
There you go.
Thing freaks me out.
Is that it?
Wow.
Yeah. However, though, I did finally, you know, that birthday gift you guys got me in January.
No, I don't really remember.
I don't
but
remember
Happy
January.
birthday.
I opened it.
Wow.
Oh, it's Optimus
Hold on, let
Prime.
me see that. That looks pretty fucking dope.
Dude, this thing is great.
Very
Wow,
cool.
look at that.
Yeah.
Which one is this? You'll have to forgive me. I
This is
probably
the-
ordered it, but I have no idea what.
The
I don't remember.
TFC Rolling Thunder Optimus Prime.
Do you know how long ago January was?
That's
I mean-
that G.I. Joe one, right?
It was this last month, right? Yeah, it was G.I. Joe.
No,
that looks
it
cool.
was like I think we're all living in dog years right now. I think,
I was talking to
it was
someone
a year
today
and a
at
half
work,
ago.
and I said, "Look, 2020 doesn't exist. It never does. This doesn't count. This whole year doesn't count. I'm not the year older. Anything that happens this year just don't count. We just start it all over. We start the clock back." In
I
January.
mean, like I was at Toy Fair the end of February, and that seems like a year ago.
Mhm.
It does. It's
Yeah.
it's just wild.
Yeah.
All right, Dust.
Other than buying my shit today, nothing. But I do got some things coming.
Ooh,
Not toy related, but
Oh, other
something
stuff.
to maybe make this thing of ours a little bit better. We'll
This
see.
thing of ours.
This thing of ours. You know.
Speaking of this thing of ours, have
My
you
truck.
guys all seen The Irishman?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Have you?
What
Twice.
did you guys think about it?
Hated it the first time, liked it the second time.
I thought it was alright.
Okay.
Too
It was
long. Too
It was
long.
long.
Some of the plots were too much. De Niro trying to kick a guy looking like he's 35, but he's actually 70.
Why didn't they use a body double for that?
Or they should have just went in for the tight shot like they did in Goodfellas from above, from underneath to above, just to see his face kicking. That was really. But yeah, I mean, it took a second watch for me to really, really enjoy it and get it all. But it's way too long. Way too long.
I just wanted opinions because
what'd you think?
It was fine. It seemed like I can't pinpoint what, but it seems like they just took a bunch of movies those guys have been in and just said, let's take this part and this part and this part and put it all together.
It's from the book. A guy basically wrote a book saying right before he died, saying that he knew what happened. He was a big part of all that.
Yeah, I saw that, and I didn't even realize that until basically the credits ran, that it was based on a book that's supposedly based on truth.
There's too many flashbacks. You couldn't follow it at first. Why are they doing this? What is this? What is that? Why is he here? Why is he old? Why is he young? But then you give it a second watch and it kind of all comes together and you kind of appreciate it more. I'm not saying that it was great. I was kind of disappointed, but the second watch will definitely do it better. It'll stick.
Next time I have 3.5 hours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are you serious? I can watch an entire season of a 22-minute show, or I can watch this. I can watch a season of Rick and Morty, or I can watch
you could blow through the whole series of Entourage.
There you go.
At the same time that you can watch The Irishman.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I was a little. I'm not even. It was okay. It was okay.
It was fine.
What do you think, Brian?
I mean, I thought it was good to see those guys kind of back together again, like in movies together. But it was long, and I had no idea what it was about. And then when they started talking about Jimmy Hoffa, I'm like, oh, I seen this one.
Yeah.
The Jack Nicholson one.
No.
And then I ended up while it was going on and on this screen, I pulled up IMDb of Hoffa on the old movie on this screen, and I was like, oh, look how they redid Jack's nose to make him actually look like Jimmy Hoffa. I was like, and I just kept comparing face. Then I started reading conspiracy theories.
Too much.
And then I looked back over at this screen where the movie
was over.
I'm like, oh, all right.
Yeah, I like that. I like the shit, like certain things, like the beef what Hoffa had with Primo. I like that shit. There's certain little fucking parts of the movie I really enjoy that were really good. A lot of good acting in that movie, and it wasn't from the big dogs. You know what I mean? It was the supporting actors that were in there that were really good. All right.
Okay. Dust, is that it for you?
That's it for me, and we'll see what happens this week. The big thing comes tomorrow, and I got another thing coming at the end of the week. So
all right.
So we'll see what's up.
That can only mean one thing. Time once again to unroll the scroll.
Shut it up! Go away!
Jan, what'd you get?
I did not get anything. We've been. I went shopping in the third floor again. I got red hair.
Nice.
That's awesome. Red hair and nothing. This might be the first time ever.
I don't know. It might be. I'm not sure. But I got paint. I'm gonna paint Marissa's room and the laundry room. Oh, and we're redoing the third floor, so we got flooring for the third floor. We got that stuff.
Oh,
no
nice.
toys though, unfortunately. Makes me sad.
You gonna go wood?
Yeah, actually.
Are you guys gonna do that yourselves?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, my friend does that. He does that in all his houses. It's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it hard? You gotta measure all the shit out, and
it depends on what type, because we're just gonna do like the tongue and groove floating flooring stuff, but we went with like the thicker option, like the Pergo that already has like the insulation on the bottom and that kind of thing to save a little money. That's cool. So because I priced it out and it actually is cheaper to spend a little more money on the Pergo than to go cheap.
Oh, it sounds like a spaghetti.
Buy all the extras, So it's actually, I think it's going to turn out really nice in the end. We're pretty excited. We're just like ripping out carpet and moving furniture around. And
now, the Mythic room, you're gonna put wood
Mhm.
flooring in there. So are you gonna like line the floors next to the cabinets with like cushions or something? Because they're always falling off the shelves.
I don't know. Like somewhere in my mind, I'm thinking about getting like a stack of carpet squares, like kindergarten, and putting them somewhere. So I think that might be
Yeah,
fun.
I have a
Yeah.
hardwood floor in here, and yeah, there's a couple taking a dive, and it wasn't pretty.
So the one room on the second floor that has like the Transformers and the Star Wars stuff in it, that's like the majority of the collection that's in there. That's hardwood floor, and the Black Series take nose dives fairly frequently.
Mhm.
I'll say, and it's one of those like startling moments. Like you hear it off in a distance, and you're like, "What the hell was that?" You go in, and somebody's laying, three shelves.
Is laying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
I like open shelves, but to be honest, some of these Transformers scare me. Like these, like it would be nice to have. I mean, just from a safety perspective, like a door in front, so
Yeah.
when they.
I think that's why it's all DTOFs with the Transformers, because you don't want to risk something happening to them. It's one of those, no, I'm not going to risk that, but it's Black Series and that are on right now Walmart shelves until IKEA opens again. And then there'll be Billy's up there.
Billy.
Hopefully. But yeah, I mean, I really didn't get anything. We've just been like cleaning stuff up, putting stuff away, opening boxes, finding things that were places we didn't know. So it's kind of like shopping in the house. You find stuff like I now have the knockers for the front door are
wow, look at
put
that.
together and
Oh, those are nice.
ready to hang those once I paint
Check
the front
out
door.
those knockers.
Yeah, good knockers, man. And just rehanging stuff. Like we got the 12-foot step ladder out and we're up on the third floor landing of the stairwell hanging pictures this past week, shaky kneed and like,
Mhm.
A wooden chair on top of a ladder.
Right.
Bouncing on the top. I got this.
Elijah walked out of the third floor and saw the ladder in the stairwell leaning up against the one wall, and he said, "I thought I must throw up." Like it just made me so nervous to think about it because the stairwell, like you look down, you can see the whole way through the railing down to the first floor. So it's one of those things where you're like, I don't like this. And yeah. Right,
Nope.
Oh, look at JD. JD's like, well, he's gonna move to Billy. He's got to rebuild all his diodes.
He does.
Oh
That's
no.
another conversation that's been had around here.
At least you have something to throw up on the shelf gravy catalog.
Right. Because that's the only nice thing about building our own dios is it's like, look what I can do, kind of a thing. You can post it and be like, hey, if anybody's interested, we can do something like this. Yeah.
Or you could just buy my old ones. You got Walmart shelves?
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. So yeah, nothing fun, just household stuff. That's all. Womp womp. What about you, Chris?
Hey, I got a couple cool things. I also got the Baby Yoda that I totally forgot I had ordered 1,004 years ago before the fall of the Roman Empire. I got 2 of them, and they're so scary. I don't know what to do. I put them in the shop. I also, speaking of scary, totally forgot that I ordered an old man at 3 Stan Lees in the mail.
Cool.
Actually, I guess last week I forgot all about them. Seriously, just like I opened the box, like, what the fuck is? Oh yeah. And actually, I need to send one to somebody. Asked me about one that used to be on this show, but he's not here right now. So, I also got the Baron bins from Mezco. Excited to get that after doing the work on the diorama. That's a cool piece, and yeah, that's, I don't know, probably some other nonsense, but
Hey,
that's all that's fit to print.
You got an empty cubicle in your DTOF. What used to be there?
Well, actually, that is, Natasha got a little chilly, so she moves up to see Steve. Actually, I'd taken a picture of the mythic pieces DTOF size in the DTOF to show what it looked like in the DTOF, and I just never put it back. All that behind me is disgusting. I need to clean it, but yeah, it's not happened yet. Okay. Well, we know that we have at least 3 segments tonight. I'm gonna cover my normal segment. I'm also gonna cover Tyler's. So Brian's gonna split the middle. We're gonna get some early Robit news and some
All
late
right.
Elite news. But for right now, it's time to look at some action figures. Hey, the realm cares about emojis. I don't know what this really means. Shout out to Jeremy B for once again bringing the news to our front door, or here at least. He writes me out notes. It's very nice. And there's a very funny line. And I know we give Brian a hard time for scraping, but Jeremy, if you ever need to if you ever need to fill in for Brian on the Transformers news, you'll do just fine, I promise.
Oh,
he was scraping a lot of scraping this week.
All right, up first. This is Vitruvian Hacks Series 2. No, it's Series Z. God damn, I fucked it up. In the notes, the first thing Jeremy puts, disclaimer, I have no idea what this shit is. So those of you that are familiar with Boss Fight Studio, this is going to be an 18th scale figure set, something around 4 inches or so. This is a fully fleshed out zombie story with individual chapters included on each figure's pre-order page. So you've got, and I can guess that this is Antonia. She comes with what appears to be a bag of guts, boxing gloves
from Stankonia.
Some dude's head, or is that her head? I don't know. Some hatchets, some extra hands, and a mop from the Toxic Crusader or Avenger or that guy. This is another guy whose name I don't know. Oh, I'm going to assume these are the Gene brothers because there's 2 dudes. But it's wait, what? It's the same guy with a different head because there's his other head on the ground. This is going to be, I'm going to guess, Brittany Bites. Yep. Brittany Bites, guys. But it's B-Y-T-E-S, you see, because she's on her cell phone. Bites. Oh. But also she'll bite you because she's a zombie. Get it? Get it? Get it? And this is going to be your turnbuckle biter. Yeah. Yeah. So these are 1/18 scale. Going to run you $24.99 a piece. The pre-orders are live currently. There's no release date yet, though. What do you guys think about these Boss Fight Studio Series Z, not Series 2 figures?
I didn't know zombies are still a thing.
Yeah.
There's a couple companies doing zombie stuff now. There's a kind of a third-party company, not a major company. In the 1/12 scale, it's doing zombies, like soft good zombies, Mezco style, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it's making a resurgence. Maybe all this infection talk has people thinking about zombies.
Oh, maybe. I thought maybe the best way to make zombies is just let your dog get a hold of your figures and then they're all chewed up and good to go, already weathered.
I made a burn victim Batgirl figure when I was a kid. I made a card for it and everything.
Wow.
What the fuck was wrong with me? I just
You were having fun?
Burned a Batgirl figure and I made a card for it. So, moving on here. This is from Incendium. This is a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure figure and phone booth time machine. These figures are a 5-inch scale. Wow. So it means they'll go with nothing you have. $29.95 a piece for these figures. They're available now. And the phone booth is a 5-inch scale, also very popular. $39.95. Pre-orders are live at your favorite retailer. There has been actually no date of release announced. So here you go. What do you guys think about this?
Why companies?
Okay, that's
know-
all you. That's all you had to say.
He said why?
But that's all you had to say.
Companies know what the scales are. There's 3 major scales. Why? I mean, these aren't even a NECA scale. I mean, they're this is dumb.
Okay.
But do you
believe
think
you.
maybe there's people just hardcore fans of this brand?
I've never met
Or
them.
Do you think maybe they're like, dude, if we make them 5 inches, it doesn't matter how bad they are because no one will compare them to anything else because they're just by themselves. I
don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. But here's Keanu that looks just like Keanu. What is happening on his face? Is he high? Is he getting something done to him?
He looks very happy. He looks very happy. Very happy.
It's a very strange look on his face. Very strange.
It's
Oh,
sunshine day.
They're using that shoulder joint technology that everyone loves. Pins.
Yeah.
They come on a card.
Someone made these in their garage.
Maybe. Here's the guy who's not Keanu. Look how well this guitar strap fits on the shoulder.
It's great. Tight.
Come on, folks. It's promo pics.
Promo.
I like the way they put a little bit of arch on the bottom. Oh, never mind. There's no reason to do that. And here he is on the card. Okay. God damn, I thought this was over. Nope, they're still coming out. Look at the quality of the mold cut here in the painting. They're really doing a good job showing this stuff off.
Looks like Beavis.
It's made in the suburbs of Wuhan, you know.
Hey, getting into stuff you were pretty sure you didn't need.
Rolled right over ya.
The Super Sevens reaction series brings us the Aliens line. That's right. You get Ellen Ripley, Newt, half of Bishop, Hudson, and Vasquez.
Who's the football player in the top left?
I'd say that Ripley can give Power of the Force Luke a run for his money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not great. So
Hey,
they
Rock, throw me the medicine ball.
They come on card here. All the grown folks have guns, and the kid has a teddy bear. So
BG's killing it tonight.
Matt H said it's an April Fool's.
nope, it's not. But I can make this card do this. Isn't that neat? So here's Newt, and Newt comes with what the fuck? Where am I at? Doll.
I'm Newt.
Bishop can be ripped in half, which is actually kind of cool.
All right. You got to give it to him for that. That's dope.
Oh, look at attack. Well, they didn't have to do that. I mean, they really
some
didn't.
milk on him, and he's okay.
Yeah.
Alabama white sauce.
Oh, yeah. Alabama white sauce is so. I just realized I missed an opportunity to use Alabama white sauce at dinner tonight. I'm kind of mad at myself about that. Here's Hicks, Hudson, and Vasquez. Pretty exciting stuff, huh? Hey, these are available now. 3.75 inches tall, around 5 points of articulation. Hey, wait a minute. Question. Does this count as a point of articulation? Or is this a parts former?
You know how everybody feels. They're just novelty figs, man. This is like, for me, this is something that I wouldn't want to take off the card, you know? It's kind of like wall art for me, what I would do, but not for that price. The price point's way
$18 a piece.
Yeah, it's nuts. $10, I'm okay with it. That's even too high. I was in Target today. Their collectible station's gone. They were doing this big remodel.
Oh, like the section over in electronics?
Yeah. Got half the size, and all the NECA stuff is out of there.
Well, you know, NECA's popping up in Walmart now. Maybe they're changing strategies.
I'm sure I missed the fucking clearances, man. I could have bought 85 Godzillas.
That's right. and 2 It dolls for Gary.
Happy birthday.
Apparently, you can do this with the alien that's not included in this set.
Doesn't look too bad, huh? That looks pretty cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at $140 worth of toys right here, not counting the very expensive setup that they're in. Hey, moving down the line here, we got some pictures of the Collector's Choice Masters of the Universe Snake Mountain from Super 7. Yep, that's right. This company is making this. So
run for it, Marty. Happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday.
So this funding ended almost a year ago. They started production, which I guess they had to get all the molds made and everything. I don't know if there's many pictures. I think it's just front and back. But
did you know that this is actually smaller than the prototype that they unveiled when they first released the pre-orders? It's kind of
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. So if I read my notes here, this is smaller than the pre-order. No, actually, that doesn't say that. I wouldn't know. It does include Skeletor's throne, a movable demon jaw, chains and shackles, a functioning trapdoor, a secret entrance, and more.
Why does he need to wear a mask? Come on.
And he's wearing it incorrectly like a dummy.
Yeah, come on.
He didn't want to break the camera.
He's scared of computer viruses. So this is 36 inches tall. This is still available for pre-order it's available at 2 retailers. Check these prices out. At Entertainment Earth, it's only $599.99. But if you want to flex, if you want to flex on them hoes, you get it at BBTS for $799. This is scheduled for a third quarter release, which means it'll come out in fall of 2021. Ba-doom. All right. So what is this? A sock puppet? What is? So this is the NECA Ninja Turtles Loot Crate TMNT arcade crate figure. That's a lot of words I'm going to read again. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Loot Crate TMNT arcade crate figure from NECA. Those of you that don't know, the parent company of NECA recently bought Loot Crate, who was in dire financial straits and was like a year behind on shipping boxes out to people.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is the second exclusive figure. The first one was a Mirage Comics version of Shredder. This is based on the turtles getting electrocuted in the video game. I guess that kind of makes sense now. Black and white with glow-in-the-dark paint. Oh, look at that fancy shit. 7-inch scale. This is $49.95. I don't know if it comes with the figure in the box or just the box and the figure.
That company that bought Loot Crate that owns NECA, do you think they're like, hey, what's Loot Crate and why are they for sale? And then like someone's like, it's just a bunch of people who sends a bunch of shit in boxes every month. I'm like, oh well, we own this other company, NECA, and you just say we just put shit in the boxes because we got tons of shit.
Yeah, we'll have it on clearance at your favorite
at your favorite Toy Con that you can't go.
That's right. Hey, staying in the NECA lane, Wave 3 of the Toonie Terrors line is coming out. So we're getting Count Orlok from Nosferatu, Ash from Evil Dead, and the Nun from The Nun. I know nothing of The Nun.
None other.
There she is. Nosferatu is pretty cool. And of course, if you can't go wrong with Bruce Dern. Bruce, what's his name?
Campbell.
Why did I say Dern?
I don't
Who is
Who is that?
I don't know who that
Who is Bruce Dern? Is he a neighbor?
No, Bruce Dern was that he's that old guy.
I don't know why I said that. I knew it was Bruce.
Silvery long hair.
Yo, man, rest in peace, Jerry Stiller, man. That was a tough one today.
Got a lot of problems with you people.
With Dust. Wait, Dust, you've been posting random pictures of people on your Instagram. Are all those people dying every day?
Oh, no. I'm not that good. I'm not that good yet. Because if that was the case, my family members would be up. No, I'm only kidding.
No.
Oh, man, I didn't know he passed. That's sad.
Yeah, he passed today, man. I stopped short.
Yep. So here's the full line of these.
Wow, look at that. They look kind of cool. They kind of look cool all together.
So Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are available. And also from NECA, I believe we saw these at Toy Fair originally. These are based on the Back to the Future animated series, which I don't guess I really knew it existed. So you get Doc with Einstein. You get Marty with his hoverboard and a guitar with a strap.
Run for it, Marty.
Then you get Biff.
That Biff is funny looking.
You get the Biff here. So these are 6-inch, $14 a piece, due out in August.
A bolt of lightning.
And apparently it's just the thing to do to talk about NECA this week, because here is a Back to the Future diecast DeLorean.
That's not really on the table. They're not fooling me.
Do you put your dairy creamer in there?
That's not on the table.
So it's a coffee cup for size comparison?
I guess. It's a diecast replica of the time machine from Back to the Future. So it's hand painted. Features rolling wheels, 6 inches long, $50. Let's milk this license, folks.
You know what's scary about this is all photoshopped. Like, let's Photoshop a coffee cup in there for scale.
That's what I said. That's not on the table.
Concept shown. So, and guess what? NECA's doing actual Back to the Future figures. So these are obviously based on film appearances. NECA's lovely 7-inch scale that everybody cares for. $27.99 a piece. So we're getting Back to the Future 1, Marty, with all the goodies here.
Doesn't look too bad. It's good detail on there.
So, I don't know. It's a little shaky.
Shaking feature not included.
We get
Is that a Jansport or an Eastpak?
It looks like it would be I don't know. It looks like an amalgamation of both. Yeah. Then you get Back to the Future 2, Marty, multiple heads and hands. Future Soda, a non-licensed hoverboard. Obviously, they're not going to make one that says Mattel.
I love how you call that Future Soda. You know what that is.
I know. Well, that's what it says here. And I would assume that it's non-branded sneakers here as well. But what is this?
Pull his pockets out because it's hip to wear your pants inside out.
Yeah, no,
I was just watching this movie before the show.
It just looks very odd in the crotchal area.
Yeah, the crotch looks a little. Whoa, I think it's the same crotch on this guy.
Yeah, and then we're getting Biff here. So this is Biff from Back to the Future 2. Comes with the Sports Almanac. These are all due out August, September timeframe. And then we get this. This is initial reveal of apparently it came out on Piccolo Day. I don't know why there's a Piccolo Day, but there is. This is Piccolo Jr. or Ma Jr. I don't know. Piccolo started off as a dangerous adversary of Goku's until a mutual respect was formed and he became one of Goku's greatest allies. Oh, no actual information is available this time. Oh, man. All right. All right. And this will be available to order on Wednesday from mezcotoys.com. This is the Mystery Blade figure that kind of just popped up randomly a couple years ago that just people claim to have gotten on accident from Amazon. But here it is. It's coming out. It's a Mezco exclusive blade. It's a really cool figure. I have one. I'm not supposed to say that. No, it's fine.
Sticky Fingers from Onyx played Blade.
He sure did.
What a world we live in. And now look what happens. We got killer hornets and fucking pandemics and hell and May.
Yeah. So if you want this, I don't know price. I'm gonna imagine it's less than $100, to be honest. Mezco Toys. I'm assuming 1 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. It's normally what time they put out pre-orders for stuff, and this will probably be shipping out pretty quick once the orders are in. And this episode of Enter the Realm is brought to you by Crashbox Customs, the official Mezco supplier of the Realm of Collectors. Mention the word Realm when ordering for a surprise gift. Thank you, everybody who participated in our pre-order for the Mythic pieces. It's over. I had to stop because I don't want to make them forever. It's a nice problem to have, I understand. But thanks, everybody who jumped on that pre-order. And all right, that's it. I'm gonna stop sharing now.
Yo,
Oh, he did make it.
What's up, dudes? Yeah. I heard you said at least 3 segments. You got your 4 tonight, guys. Come on.
There we
Wow.
go.
Yeah, you
Spread us out. Spread us out.
So what's up, everybody? Happy Monday. You know what we're here for. So Dust. Hit it, bro.
Hi, Bobby.
That shit never gets old. Never gets old. All right, guys. This is Poppy's Picks. You guys know what it's about. Each and every single week, I search through a certain hashtag and pick out some photos to feature here on the show. That hashtag, as you know, is Realm of Collectors. So yeah, if you use that hashtag on your toy photography, you might have a pretty good shot of being featured here on Enter the Realm. First picture up this week is from New Order 2K. I thought this was a cool shot of some G.I. Joe figures, old Snake there in the forefront with some Viper Troopers in the back there.
Nice.
Thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, isn't that exclusive?
Might be. Fuck if I know. Shit, but
Right.
I like the little the motorbike that's right there. Got a little Decepticon logo in there. So whoever that character might, be on the low. That's pretty cool. All right, next one up from Ortimus Prime. I just like the atmosphere of this shot. Pretty cool shot of Galvatron from Age of Extinction in his alt mode with the headlights there cutting through the mist. Just thought it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a nice shot.
Yeah.
You knew who it was, right, Dust?
Yeah, I knew that. Of course I did.
But very, very moody, which is a very, very cool pick.
Relax.
That's
He's trying to break out of it. Give him a couple more minutes. He'll be fine. Moody.
All right, next one up from Legend X-Men. I thought this was a pretty cool shot of Storm there back in this is from like the mid 80s, right? Her look.
Yeah. That was when they were around. That was when she became the leader of the Morlocks.
Mm-hmm.
She fought Castillo in a combat to become leader of the Morlocks, and she cut her hair because she was more gangsta and rugged.
Yeah,
There you go, getting some old school comic history from Dust there.
Yeah.
But I thought this was a cool shot of her with the lightning bolts and stuff.
That's a nice shot too.
It was a big change for her because she was always that wholesome with the long hair, and and then she had that little mean streak that came out, a little more tough. Total change. Shout out to Chris Claremont, totally changing a character, always evolving characters.
It's good runs back then. All right, next one up from Franchise Photography. I thought this was a cool one, kind of reminiscent of the old episode, I think, from back in the early 2000s, Forever Red, when all the Red Rangers teamed up. This is sort of reminiscent of that. There's some characters there that weren't in that episode, but dope shot nonetheless. Thought that was pretty cool. There.
Focused collection shot. I see he's got some smoke in there too.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it's in the warehouse and shit. All of those are SH fig arts from the looks of it. So,
wow, that's a lot of dough.
Yep.
All of those.
Yeah, some of those hard to get now too. Good luck. And then from One Knock 3 and 7, I thought this was a cool shot of the Make Toys Rioter Despotron. Looks like he's sitting on Grimlock's throne and wearing his crown as well. So, pretty cool shot. Looks like he's saying, "Bring it." I missed that line. I hope they keep coming out with figures. That was a pretty cool one. The cross dimension line from Make Toys.
Yeah, did you like that?
Yeah,
I think it kind of died on the table.
The articulation on those figures are like amazing, and I don't mind the little, original designs there. Thought they were pretty cool.
I think that was one of the nails in the coffin. One of the many nails that went into that coffin, man. That the whole split and all that other bullshit that happened.
So
That's just a discussion for another day.
We'll see if that continues. So that's it, guys, for this week. If you want to be featured here on Enter the Realm, all you got to do is a couple of things. Post a toy photo on Instagram and make sure you use that hashtag Realm realm of collectors. You could follow that realm of collectors hashtag so you don't miss out on any of those great photos. And most importantly, have fun. We'll be reposting these photos featured here tonight on our website, realmofcollectors.com, and also on our Instagram, which you can find at Realm of Collectors.
Awesome. Thanks, Jose.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All
You
right.
guys don't mind if I hang out, do you?
Oh, please do.
fuck.
Please do.
All right.
And, especially with this next segment coming up. We're doing it out of order tonight.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
Alright.
boy.
It's time to look at some robots.
I guess we're not looking at robots.
Okay, everybody with that.
He's like, fuck it, I'm out. No more.
Excellent.
I think it-
Sorry about that. I clicked the wrong button.
It happens, bro. There's so much shit going on. StreamYard needs to fucking streamline this, man. You know, it's even gonna get crazy. Once this thing comes in the mail, I'm gonna need an extra set of fucking hands. You gotta be co-producer when this happens, bro.
The funny thing was, is I thought I might have ended the broadcast. I was like, oh
No.
shit, what happened?
Hangout shit.
All right. It's
Oh
time
boy.
for the robot news.
This was a dope promo. I remember this one. This was good.
Yeah, dude.
We don't use this that much, but this is one of the old school Jisk promos here.
All right, we're gonna go a little crazy tonight, and we're gonna.
Oh no! Come on, please.
No, it's not. I said a little bit. We're gonna do third party, then we'll do official. Usually, I do official first, and then third party after.
Madman.
Right now.
All right, so starting out, we have the Transform Element Company is making Hornet Tiger. What do you think of that?
I like this. I actually do.
What scale do you think this is?
That makes one of you.
I'm hoping it's the same scale like what Generation Toy is doing with their T-Beast line that they're doing.
Keep
I
it
mean,
fantastic.
if that fits in,
Whoa!
well, the Generation Toy is
I
actually
didn't see that coming.
it's a masterpiece scale
Oh,
bot.
boy.
So
is that the one that did the bowl, the sideswipe bowl?
Yep.
The one that
Oh,
Robert D.
yeah.
broke his. Yeah, Robert D. broke his.
I want that thing. I gotta. Hopefully, Hanny gets that soon.
Well, I like the way they had the lion head on the shoulder, kind of like a homage to Lyle Convoy. That's okay.
Mhm.
I saw somebody comment that it looks better than the Lyle Convoy at least.
You know that figure released in the masterpiece, and you don't really see much people talking about it.
Mm-mm.
Didn't that release?
No
Lyle
hype.
Convoy?
Yeah, no hype.
No hype at that.
No hype behind it.
Died on the table.
He got the same amount of hype as like Star Saber did back in the day. Remember that?
Yeah, that really did. Well, you know, and then when KFC did the other one, though, then it really jumped up a little bit and then died again.
Yeah, I thought he might transform into a car when I first saw this. Like right here.
I didn't even notice the lion head on the top shoulder. Really, honestly, I was looking at the rest of the train wreck. Looks like Steeljaw.
I don't know. I like it. It's just different. I like that they're doing something different with the G1 characters. It's just not the same old shit.
Yeah. And Fans Hobby is teasing a
Fans Project.
Armada Megatron to go with that Armada Prime that they're making.
That would make sense.
So this is all we get. It's all we get.
Well, if you're only gonna do two or do a cherry pick the line, you got to do the top two. You know,
Yeah, I agree.
like if they just did these two guys and just moved on to the next one, the next series, I think it would work.
Well, you know how Fans Hobby with their Power Baser, they love making parts that bolt onto that thing. And that Optimus, man, you had a Jetfire that you could connect with him. You had I think they called him Overload. It was like this big red thing that you could connect to him. So yeah, and I think Megatron he combined with like Oh, dude, what if they make Tidal Wave? Didn't like Tidal Wave connect to this Megatron? I think so.
Yeah, I gotta tap out on that one. I don't.
Come on, dude. What if that Tidal Wave is like?
I was
5
not an Armada fan or any of that. I don't know. Tidal
What
Wave wasn't Tidal Wave. That was the aircraft carrier, right?
Yeah. What if he's like
Yeah.
5 feet tall?
Kind of look
That'd be
a
fucking
little
wild.
SDF one-ish with the arms.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
And coming out today, we got some DX9 pics of their. Which one is this one? Dead End.
Dead end.
Dead End.
Dead end. Dead end.
So,
Dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end.
so this is all we get right now for this little teaser from DX9. But it looks nice.
Yeah,
I like it.
looks good.
What did Pink Panther say when he stepped on an ant? Dead ant. Dead ant. Shout
His,
out to Revenge of the
looks
Nerds.
like his
The
camber is off here.
Yeah, he's
on
got,
the-
yeah, he's gonna need the, yeah. That was me when I hit that fucking pothole a couple of days ago. When I went off the road into the woods.
See, this is not good. He's gonna get uneven wear on these tires, and he's gonna have to replace them faster.
You know, after just posted some pics of that what was it, Capone? What's his name? The Motor Master, their Motor Master, but in skeleton mode for combined mode. I was like, I don't know. It looks pretty fucking dope. And I went looking for the other cars, and the other cars were all sold out. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. So here's your comparisons. We got X Transbots up top, the toy one, and then you got your G1. You got your fans toys down here, and then you got one here with a flat tire.
That was me, side of the road with my ass crack hanging out.
Yeah,
Changing it.
I told you gotta watch that camber. You're gonna get uneven wear. You're just gonna,
They all those alt modes look good. I don't think anybody did a really bad job there.
That's pretty cool. They get even G1. Let's see. Moving on. Fans
Hey,
toys.
this guy's dropping, huh?
Yeah, dude. So Fans Toys Iceman or their Air Raid. We got some pics of him, some in-hand pics. So yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Is it really?
Looks kind
Yeah,
of
man.
plain though. Looks good, but looks sort of plain with the
Yeah.
colors.
So,
Get it? Plain?
uh,
That's why you're here. I
What
got you. I got you.
Toonie. And then here he is next to Skydive. And layup.
Some
And-
color breakup on the red there, man. I don't know. Just looks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hey, look, don't fault them. Fault the people who drew this damn thing to begin with. And then there he is with a little warpath, so you can see how big he is there.
Oh man,
I don't know how to take that comment.
I don't either. I'm not
know.
sure.
But I mean, I'm thinking Point Break as soon as he says that. You know.
Is there a transformer called Utah? I don't know.
So I found this interesting. You know, by the time my air raid showed up, my skydive, I had already put this thing away. Their breakdown figure.
Mhm.
And breakdown. I mean, what's he? He's like Ironhide size, isn't he? He's tall. He's taller than an MP car. So this guy's friggin' huge.
Hmm.
You know, it's funny. I never put mine up on my shelf to compare sizes because I just immediately left them in put them in jet mode and left them there. And I swoosh them around every once in a while. But look at this. Like, you see how they borrowed the Scotch tape dispenser stuff here? Like, I'm not sure what this is going on.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. What the hell is this?
Wow, that's really weird.
Wow.
Jagged edge.
I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with alt mode. Maybe. I don't know. Which I
There's your
forgot.
ladies and gentlemen, there's your detail. You want a detail? You got a detail.
Those teeth there for you.
Dude, man,
What's the
people are gonna be
purpose?
complaining. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I cut my fingers."
I can't believe my fingers hurt now.
Let's see here. There he is from the side.
Reese is gonna hate it just
Yeah,
based off that backpack
Big
alone.
backpack, big backpack.
Come
Piece
on,
of
it's
shit,
a fucking aerial bot. They all have it.
piece of shit.
It's
don't
fans toys. They all have it.
Ace is gonna love that ankle rocker though. Look at that rocker. Rock. There it is in the back.
I'm happy with my Zeta, man. It's all good.
And there he is with his other
There's the crew.
compatriots. Yeah, dude. Looking good.
Yeah, and this is coming out pretty quick. The rest of it should come out like by the end of next year.
The end of next year. Come on, man. Just this one's out. Then there's just then you got 2 more. Then you have the combiner parts that you need, right?
Yeah, and don't forget they have to do the Stunticons too, and then they got the mini bots that they're releasing, and
They'll get it done.
the
They'll get it
Astro
done.
Train's coming out in October supposedly. So it's gonna be. Hopefully they have a good year.
They're coming.
I'm sure that this pandemic didn't help them over there, and it's definitely pushed everything back. But I think they're bouncing back real quick since everything went back to somewhat normal over there. We've had 2 releases right off the bat, right?
Yep.
We had Sheridan, and now we're getting this.
Yep.
So it's not too bad. It's not that bad of a turnaround, If they just keep pushing.
Wipe
But-
thoroughly.
You have heard though, like the prices have gone up a little, which I think is expected in this climate. And
Yeah,
also too, I think they've been shrinking down the shipments as well. What we've seen from
Supposedly
independent
they're
sellers.
working on getting their own factory, so all this stuff takes in consideration. It's Fans Toys, man. People will pay that premium. It's a premium company.
Yep.
So, yeah, man. If they do get their own factory, that means hey, maybe we'll get even more quicker releases.
Those 2 look good though. That shot right there.
Yeah.
All of them standing together.
I really like that Warpath, man. I really do. It's a good fig.
yeah,
Looking forward to the Braun and the Beachcomber
he's good.
and the Huffer. I forgot they're doing Huffer too, right?
Yep.
My arm.
Oh man. You're gonna go up. You're gonna level up on your Huffer there, Dust?
I probably will because it really does look good. Even though I'm very happy with the one I have from oh Jesus, who made that? Bad Cube?
Yep.
It was the version 2, but because if most of those mini bots are going to be that, I'm trying to keep everything kind of like uniform,
Yeah.
Time will tell. Let's see. I gotta, you know me. I get it in hand and I make this decision. I still even haven't transformed Hound yet. I took him out of the box, but I haven't transformed it yet.
The one thing that's making me, even though Fans Toys is putting stuff out, not in an aesthetic I'm not really happy with, at least everything is got a premium polish to it. Like
Mhm.
all my masterpieces are painted, I think at this point, except for maybe my X-Transbots hoist and whatnot. But everything's got a finish on it, and I really like having that.
I don't think they really took that much of it. I mean, they did simplify it a little bit more, but it's not as much as everybody's saying or everybody thinks. Take it and look at the other ones. A little less. They're definitely doing a little less paint apps, but detail wise, I still think Warpath has a lot of detail.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
he
legs
does
and
for
whatnot,
sure.
So some of these
Braun and
figures definitely
Beachcomber,
have a lot more,
Yeah.
detail on them.
That Braun and Beachcomber though, I'm not so keen on those.
Wait till you see them. The actual product.
Yeah, it's true.
You're going by renders and test shots.
All
Exciting Transformers news here.
right. We have got some
Someone pinch Chris.
updated pics of Takara Masterpiece R.C. And as we can see, nothing has changed from before.
Still
Nope.
fucked up.
It's worse.
Everything's still in the.
The elevator's still on the first floor.
Yeah.
Is there actually a shelf there now, though?
Grandma
Pretty
titties.
Could you put her hot pot there for later?
Listen, she's fucking 4 million years old. What do you
Maybe.
expect?
Maybe Crashbox can build you a little dio for that shelf. I don't know.
Nah, no thanks. I'll pass.
So, car mode looks good.
I call them Billies. It's a shelf. No.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
And you'd think third party would only do this, but nope. The official team's
Yeah.
putting out these pinup pictures of ORC here.
I think the figure looks fucking great, except for the chest.
Mhm, I
I hate
agree.
to be that guy, but it really does look
You're right.
fucked up. It looks
It-
fucked up.
It just looks like it should be raised, just slightly.
It's a fucking good job. She's all Tara Reid right now. That Tara Reid. Sharknado.
Like it looks like
Look at that.
the whole chest panel looks like it needs to come up. Like
Yeah, easily.
the bottom of it's even hanging down. Like that doesn't look right to me. It
Gotta
doesn't.
visit my homeboys at Nip Tuck.
Well, listen, we got an upgrade kit for a previous R.C figure that was released, so we may get another one. You never
I mean,
know.
the head sculpt's a little wonky, but
Mhm.
the figure really looks good. The rest of the figure looks good, and look at the articulation in the hips and shit when she was laying down.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this thing really is articulated. It's just a
Yeah.
shame. It's like an eyesore. It's
Yeah. It's gonna be brittle as
It's not
fuck,
that bad.
dude. Come on. I mean, and we've had some really good RC releases, and none of them have been on point. But
I mean, has she had some children? I mean, is that the thing? I don't know. It's hanging a little low.
Hips.
Low.
got to see the other one. Shut up. Shut up,
so
Dust.
she's got a holster here for her gun. And
Yeah, but look at that backpack. It's super clean,
it's pretty good.
clean and
Considering.
tight. Yeah, considering.
That
No.
holster is permanent. Didn't she RoboCop it? Didn't that thing come out of her leg? No,
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I'm sure that pops off.
Okay.
Oh no.
And look, little blast effect here for the
These pictures dropped this week.
pew pew. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't see 'em.
I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't.
I got the fan toys. I'm happy. It's not perfect, but it's okay.
Pretty sure we have a
Satellite.
couple iterations, and I'm fine with whatever we have. To be
Yeah.
honest.
What's that other one? What's the other one that came out? Was it the Make Toys or MMC? Which one came out?
MMC.
Let's see.
Toy World did that fucking horrible.
With that toy world. Fucking a trick, dude. What the fuck are they on? Oh boy.
And here comes
As an
Unicron.
Armada repink after he went to the Solar Star and Fort Image.
God, are we doing this again?
No, this is the big HasLab one. This is the one everybody's waiting for.
Yeah. So HasLab has shown off some pictures of some prototypes of Unicron to let everybody know
He's a stand up. It's like me.
they're still working on it.
I need a cane.
My God.
There he is next to a cat. Meow.
Yeah.
That's like a thin Wookiee.
This get some pics of the toes under here.
There he goes.
Oh, he's watching TV.
Yeah.
I
Right.
What was
talk
it?
TV.
This was what, $6 again with shipping?
Yep.
Yeah, they should put a cookie in his mouth. Was he sitting on a trash bag back there?
No, I don't know what that is.
He's ready to climb into it.
And that's how it looks in your kitchen, where everyone's gonna
that?
put it, right?
Right.
It
That
might
really
function-
looks. That really
That's
looks
amazing.
good right
That's
there, man.
amazing.
That
Yeah.
that gets me right there. That looks good. Right there. That's not right, the price of admission, but that looks pretty dope.
Like maybe you could, maybe they're like putting like a paper towel dispenser inside it, something or like that would be pretty cool.
Huge. There's no room for that here, man. There's just no room for that here. Just
I'm not gonna say that couldn't find space for it, but I am looking at that.
85 rooms. Of course you could have one room.
That's not what I meant. I meant
One
like,
room with 12 doors just for this.
If
not-
you're buying a fan toys Fort Max, I don't want to hear I don't have room. I don't want to
I'm not spending $600 on it though. I'm not. I don't want to. I'm not interested for $600. No. No. Like
I could do a 2-year 0% interest, maybe. Shout to Sweetwater.
And there he is, looking outside the window, wishing he could go outside, but
Yeah, I mean,
And-
it's good to
oh,
see
he
some
did get
updated
outside.
pictures.
There he is.
He's fishing.
you
Fishing at
see
the
what
lake.
Fisher said. That's
I
great.
wish
That's
somebody
all
would come by and just kick that damn thing into the fucking water.
that- Me too. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh. Yeah,
And,
totally
there he is,
agree with
cat, picking his teeth.
Cat's got good dental.
Mhm.
Pretty.
Look
Those
at
are
that.
pretty clean teeth.
And you think these are like rubber?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Hasbro product. Those are gonna be rubber.
Yeah.
Chew on them.
They look like they're made out of like one of those Asian pears. It's a slice of an Asian pear.
Hey man, at least it's getting there.
Yes. Yep.
It's like just early 2021, right? So it's not that far off. No, it's right there.
It'll be here before we know it.
Exactly.
Sure.
Sure.
Only 7 more weeks of quarantine, and then we'll be able to.
Seven more months, homeboy. 7 more months.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to see here. They showed us that here's some of the molding plate things, so we get to kind of see behind the
Folks,
scenes.
we're really scraping here.
Yeah.
Next, we have an interview with the gentleman who shares a flat with the foreman at the factory that's making the Unicron. He says, quote, "That guy stinks."
Next week, we have the guy that cleans the bathroom at the factory. He's the guy that steals the samples.
Well,
He-
dude,
he's
this
he's
is
the guy
pretty
who
cool. I mean, I've never
guy
seen
died,
these.
does. That
I've
guy
never
died.
seen these things.
What's
before.
that?
that guy died.
Oh, sorry.
This is
Corona?
pretty cool. Pretty cool to me.
No thanks. I'm not hungry.
And it comes in a box. Box is 26 by 26 by 26.
And that's going to be the shipping box. And when I see it on your fucking porch, yarg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, it'll have a giant
reading
dick
your
in it,
ass.
and it'll have stickers all over it.
Yep.
So there is truly not going to be a mint in box version of this. Sorry, nerds that ordered 2, Robert D.
Can't wait to see this thing with fucking drop kick marks in there.
Well, dude, I want to totally put this behind plexiglass and put it as an end table. That's going to be my whole plan. That's the
That's
whole reason
it.
why I bought this. Yeah.
Nice.
$600 end table.
Hey. People pay that much for end tables, I hear.
I'll take the head out first. Hey.
Oh, wow.
Hey, this episode of End of the Realm is brought to you by Agabucks.com, the official e-tailer of the Realm of Collectors. Visit Agabucks.com for all your masterpiece and third-party needs. $5.95 flat rate shipping, free shipping on orders over $150, plus Agabucks, the same as cash reward system.
Ka-ching.
Spend money and earn points towards your next purchase. Visit Agabus.com today for details.
Thanks, Tanny.
Make sure you check them out on social media, Facebook, Instagram. Anything?
Nothing new at Agabus.
All right. I guess I have to sit up and pay attention. How was that robot news, everybody? Did you guys enjoy that? Dust,
Yeah.
why are you over there? Wait.
There.
That's what I just said. What am I
Very-
doing over here? Oh, I'm still over here.
Oh, boy.
You got to get Chris up top.
Whatever.
No, Chris,
In my spot, right here.
Chris stays in the
My
bottom.
spot.
It's like that puzzle with the numbers, the tiles. You got to move the tiles around.
That's what it is.
They're working on where we. You dirty dog. They're working on a way to change it around and set it what you want. So it's in the notes.
All right.
So yeah, that was. I have to say the worst fucking the news. At least there wasn't no multi-combiner 3.5 port fucking power of the force. Shit. Magical fucking things together, but
the siege smash up. Yeah.
Oh, geez, that's torturous.
and like with Chris, what you said, it's the end, man. Yep.
It's gonna be the end. Hey, my name's not Tyler, but let's look at some fancy shit.
Cool. I'm getting there. I gotta scroll.
Was that new, Dust? That looked new to me.
What's that?
That bumper.
No, that's the one we've been running
Oh.
with the Pink Floyd money.
Maybe I'm just paying attention because Chris is doing it tonight.
It happens.
Oh.
Oh.
Love you, Tyler.
So, can everybody see this Elite Collectors
what?
Corner
What's
logo?
that? Oh, Brian! Wow,
Yep.
savage.
All right, so it worked on the first try. I'm just gonna say that. Let's look at some prints. Nothing.
Okay. What you got?
Raspberry
The-
beret.
what the-
Little
What am I
Red
supposed to have? Oh, friend. I
I
thought
don't
maybe you
know.
thought I had a promo for everything.
Little red
I'm running out of promos here.
Hey, up first is Catwoman number 7. This is an art print available at Sideshow Collectibles. It comes on Glee Sleep with the expensive paper, limited
Jackie
edition of
Gleason.
350. It's only 95. This is actually a really cool print. It's only $95 just for the print. I love the earring. It's really cool that Batman. You can get it framed in the black frame for $260 or the white frame for $300.
I feel like
Yeah.
and I would see at like Baltimore
Yeah,
Comic Con. pick it
that's
up
a good
there.
looking picture. Can I save this? No, I don't know how to do that. Okay. Hey, look, it's got a robot signature from Ben Oliver, the host of the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. It's got the embossed seal of authenticity because Lord knows you don't want a bootleg print,
Right.
just like you'd buy at a comic convention. So here it is in the print, the frames. It either comes in the sexy black or the look. This is going to hang in an industrial complex white. That white frame's too much. I don't know.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Too much white.
This is a nice picture.
Wow, that's all the prints.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Let's move into 6th scale figures. I don't know if anybody saw this, but
I haven't. I've been staying off the winter webs.
Hot Toys put out,
Rex in effect. Da-na-na-na-na. No?
all I want to do is zoom up. There we go.
Zoom
You know- Did you know that Pharrell Williams wrote that song when he was like 8 years old?
wrote and produced it. I think he was like 15.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Amazing.
This teaser came out for what appears to be, and this is spoilery. Sorry if you haven't watched the last season of the Clone Wars. This is the helmets that give it away, but we're getting the Captain Rex 6th scale figure by Hot Toys. Television masterpiece series is what they're calling it. So 255 doll hairs. Pre-order it now, and you can have it in 2 years, probably.
I feel like
There we go.
it's like everything's just $255 nowadays.
Pretty much. That's the standard price.
Not my weight.
Hey, not mine either, buddy. Don't worry. So, so this is Captain Rex is shown in the Clone Wars. Is he in the movies, like, at all? Just
the
for a
movie?
blip,
No.
maybe? He's not in the movies at all?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
No, they didn't really like give the clones much characteristics in the movies. It wasn't
Right.
until it came out then they really.
No burn.
Right. Here's this really crappy looking background
Little
dude. And then the figure, obviously, with the, and apparently this is the same head that's on the Commander Cody that's coming out. It's almost like there's just a clone of the other head. So
So this is an animated character that they made like a realistic figure of.
Yeah.
so they, I mean, the head it's obviously Jango Fett,
Mm-hmm.
same head sculpt. So yeah, that's the head.
Skinny Vinny said his pre-order is paid. Got that?
Yeah.
You got that essential worker bump money.
Yeah, I need to probably need to lay down some coin or at least put my name on the list for this one as well. So here's the Cody and of course the Anakin mannequin in the background there.
And
Boy, they look.
The
This
Cody's
is
not out
interesting
yet.
here. Mandalore
No.
2280 says they say the old rebel trooper in Return of the Jedi is Rex.
Yes, it is. That's been confirmed.
Really?
Yep. The guy with a beard. Yep.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
No,
Well, now you know.
like the whole clone. I'm not following the Clone Wars. I'm
Today's-
trying to get into it.
Okay. I was going to say, this is not the platform to discuss the intricacies of the Clone Wars and Rebels, and because he's in
Yeah, I'm
between.
trying to get in there. I'm trying to
Yeah.
do it. If I was home forever, I would get into it. I don't have time.
You just need to be home for 22 minutes.
Yeah, they're 22-minute episodes. You could bang one out every night before.
Like I
bed.
said, I need everybody just to give me a list of the essential episodes I need to watch. And I'll
Just
okay.
watch the last 2 seasons. Don't even worry about the rest. You'll catch on.
And they'll watch all the Rebels.
Damn it! I
I
was
started it.
trying
I
not
couldn't
to order
get
this thing.
They look good. They do.
I've got Cody on order. I guess I'll just go fuck it. Whatever. Just
Yeah,
throw
that
money out
that
the
looks
goddamn
pretty dope.
window.
You
All
have
that is-
Anakin, right, Chris?
Yeah, I've got the Anakin already.
Oh, yeah.
So later on, what did they do? They started changing up their armor and painting it so they could individualize themselves since they were
So
cloned.
they're units,
That's
basically.
basically that it.
Say again
What-
now.
I don't know.
They're different. They're different units.
Poppy's eating a pretzel rod.
Okay. Yeah, and then they did change. There's phase 1 and phase 2 helmets. The phase 1 is the one that just almost looks like a Boba Fett, like a Mandalorian helmet, and this one has the starts to look more like a Stormtrooper helmet.
Mhm.
And then there's specialized helmets and all sorts of stuff. It's the long rabbit hole there for that one.
Yeah, I'll definitely get paid.
Oh, Jetpack 2, hot shit.
It just seems like this is like a pivotal part of what's going on now. And
It is. I mean, he plays a very pivotal role in the end of Clone Wars.
It's pretty crazy.
It really is.
It's bananas.
So apparently the Black Series figure that was pretty much just a garbage figure that was at Five Below is worth a lot of money now. And people are paying a lot.
Really?
no shit.
That's what a couple people told me. I don't know, but his visor flips. So he has a visor, I guess. I never saw him with a visor before. So I'm sure there was that one time in that one episode. Right. The man that looks so fucking clean. He comes with
Mhm.
the Ahsoka helmet. Sorry, spoilers. But that's dope. Yeah, it's really dope. Okay, well, this is available at your favorite retailer that sells these kind of things, Sideshow or otherwise. Hey, if you get it from Sideshow, make sure you use our affiliate link that's in the description of this video. It's also pinned to the top of our Facebook page. We actually don't get anything for Star Wars 6th scale, but it shows the traffic. So maybe one day they'll be like, "Hey, you guys are awesome. Here's something cool to give away." Yeah, super clean. I'm interested to see if the helmet is a separate head or if the helmet goes on the head. I bet you it's separate.
Yeah, I bet so too.
Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of pictures here. I didn't realize. So it doesn't really. I don't know. I would imagine it's a separate piece. So, but yeah, it's actually I never noticed this backpack. It's a Mandalorian backpack. It's pretty dope.
Well, I guess maybe from the last season, they the siege on Mandalore.
Yeah, I guess that would be right. Okay, statue time. Up first is the Kenny Prime special. This is the Marvel Phoenix Rebirth by Kotobukiya. This is
See, masterpiece. That's how you do it.
This is a New York Comic Con exclusive. Remember when there were conventions? $129.99. You get this in the fourth quarter.
I missed
I
that
don't-
carpet.
I don't like this.
The crazy carpet. What, too anime.
I don't know. It's weird. The proportions are strange.
It is very anime.
She looks like she's on an episode of Mad Men.
I don't know.
A
Maybe.
little hippie.
Oh boy. So Iron Studios is bringing us a 1/10 scale deluxe limited edition statue of Martian Manhunter. It's $150.
Wow.
That looks
Um,
good though. Like it.
Yeah. So this is available fourth quarter. He comes with a base
It's his
with
classic
some
look.
tentacles. Excuse me, I'm enthralling here.
Robot News would do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He spins around apparently. It's a damn fine sculpt.
Yeah. Based off the classic look. Looks really good.
Yeah, good detail, man. A little muscle. I don't remember him being that muscular, but
I mean,
you know,
they did
whatever.
a better job on him than they did Lion-O.
Oh God. Poor guy. Snarf, my chest is overdeveloped.
Those pirate boots.
Pirate boots, yeah. I was checking them out like, wow, those are some serious pirate boots right there. Dude.
Look at this guy. Look
All
at
right.
him. Cold.
Staying in the DC vein here from Iron Studios is a 1/10 scale limited edition statue of Mr. Freeze.
Nice.
$140 available fourth quarter.
I
This
like
one
that
looks
classic look.
really good. Yeah, I like this for
Yeah.
sure.
The red goggles. Goggles. Dr. Goggles.
Google goggles.
Goggle, Google, goggle, goggle.
Yeah. We got some nice weather and detail on that backpack. Very stabby looking ice shards everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool looking. If they had done like a clear,
Like a translucent.
like a crystal looking lens there, I think it would have really set
Is
it
it
off.
sticky? Would it be sticky?
That's it. I would have to take the helmet off to see.
Mm.
So Iron Studios is bringing us a 1/10 scale. Deluxe.
They don't have that. Come on, look at those muscles. Come on,
Deluxe.
too much. It's too much.
Limited edition
Diesel.
statue. Apparently, Ivan Rice is the sculptor or artist here. I'm not sure who that is. I've never heard of him. Anybody?
Oh yeah. He's good.
Okay, cool.
You never heard of him. You're just saying, yeah.
Ivan Rice. He's the
Not Ivan Reitman.
Doesn't-
Reese.
Isn't he the ones that's done like these rebirth books, Green Lantern, Flash Rebirth? Like if I'm not mistaken. His,
I
Okay.
don't know.
Good on
Sure,
him.
Jose. Sure. We're gonna go with that information.
Okay. That sounds
Okay.
good.
So you get Robin and Batman, or Batman and Robin, however you want to say it, for $220. This arrives in the fourth quarter.
These are pretty
As
cheap
well.
statues here.
Yeah, I mean they're small, so they're not the ginormous stuff that we look at a lot. This is 10th scale, so basically the size of a NECA figure,
Oh,
give or take. But with the bases and whatnot.
that's a very well. Look at that. We're frolicking.
I'm gonna go get them there, Batman. I've got my string that I found in the street. You won't give me any weapons.
It's black licorice.
It's delicious. See, tastes like that. It tastes like that cough syrup you give me. Sorry.
Oh boy, Robin, time for bed.
Time for your Jägermeister.
I like how you can see like the seams in the suit though. Like it makes it
that
look
is nice.
real.
Yeah, the texturing on
Yeah,
the
look at-
suit looks good too, but he's just too muscular.
And the wrinkles and stuff, man.
Yeah.
You don't know what Bruce Wayne looks like.
It's gray suit. Gray suit. He's not that muscular.
We could have had a little bit of a wash here on this shiny ass.
Wash.
Mm-hmm.
But
Maybe
the texturing,
they went to their Walmart and couldn't find any black paint.
that's
Yeah.
possible.
Shout to
I'm
Applebee's paint.
I'm not a fan of this. I don't like this.
Shit on it, man. Shit on it.
I don't like it. I don't. Batman
Tell
looks weird. Like the proportions are off. As far as
It
like,
just doesn't look right.
Do you
his,
think Robin shaves his legs?
probably.
Nair. He's a Nair guy.
I don't know. I just like the colors look okay, but like the lack of detail in some areas and the excess of detail in others is kind of weird. It just doesn't look.
It's not balanced.
It's not consistent.
See, I think it looks great here with the background. But
But look how thick his back looks. Like from certain, like look at his back.
Yeah,
right
and
there.
oh, it's
He's
like
got a
line.
He's
It's
got a
like,
Rob Liefeld.
Yeah.
It's so weird, man.
And it's the belt, like Chris said. If it had like
Yeah.
a wash on it, it would have looked more realistic, like the rest of the figure.
and
looks.
and Robin's gloves, like the details are there, but they're not painted details. There's no wash on those either to bring them out. Like it just looks inconsistent. I'm not a fan. I'm not.
fair enough.
Fuck you, Iron Studios.
I do like.
Yeah.
I do like the different use of the textures here to break everything up. I think that's well done.
Well, that's the thing that I don't understand because it's like it's so detailed on one end and not detailed
Yeah.
at all on the other. It's
You're
just
right.
it's weird.
Yeah, the inconsistency. All right, moving on here. There's a Lady Death Seductress statue from Quarantine Studios. Don't know how big this is, but it's $280. Looking at first quarter of next year or never. So
Quarantine
this is from-
Studio.
Quarantine Studios and Coffin Comics. This is apparently available from Sideshow. Wow, a little risque there here on Enter the Realm. But she's in a big skeleton hand coming out of lava. And hey, here's another awesome statue here from XM Studios. This is the Rebirth, DC Rebirth, Jessica Cruz, Green Lantern. I don't know who she is, but
What?
apparently she has a ring.
Oh boy.
Was there a Beyonce
character.
song about this?
Introduced like after the New 52.
Oh, okay. Those comics are dead to me. Just kidding. I don't have an opinion. So we're looking at first quarter next year for this. There's a base of green stuff that she's created to torture herself with, or maybe that's going to spin all the way up. I don't know what she does in her free time. Yeah. I don't know a whole lot about Green Lantern.
Someone in the chat's going to give us a 45 paragraph fucking origin story of this one. Got some yams, though. Got some yams.
And her eyes green. All right. Batman here is this is a premium format figure from Sideshow. Collector's edition 600, exclusive is 620. I'm sure we'll see the big difference. Batman's hulking over a giant, nasty looking gargoyle. This is actually really cool.
Gargoyle.
Looking at first quarter next year for this.
It looks pretty cool, man. I could see them doing repaints of this.
Oh, absolutely. So there's change out parts here. So there's a clenched fist, and then there's a hand with a grappling hook.
Oh, that looked the one with the grappling hook. That's
pretty cool. Yeah,
man, the painting on here is it's batshit crazy, guys.
I like the way it's supposed to look like he's in the shadow. Hey, there's the apple.
There's the apple. So this is a big unit. This is 22.5. Hey, who let the dogs out?
I think JD is letting them out right now.
And what's with the Gene Simmons gargoyle there? Is that his tongue or is that his mouth open?
Maybe it's I don't know.
I can't tell.
Maybe that's what Robin turns into after 3 shots.
Is it a tongue or is it just the mouth open?
It looks like it's a tongue.
Oh, it's a tongue. Oh boy.
Yeah. So there's the apple for scale. Man, that paint is just killer on this.
That cape is
picturing the cape.
Yeah, I like it. Looks like it's in the shadows.
Yeah. Could you imagine dusting all those creases?
No, because I don't have it.
I know, but if you imagine it, use your imagination. Having
even dust my own Transformers. Hence the name Dust Mites.
Yeah, face isn't great on this, but
I can't wait till I get the clean lady in here. Oh god, she's gonna fucking hate my house.
I think they're baking brownies upstairs.
Oh boy!
Oh no, never mind. That's just some brownie left from last week on my mic. Sorry.
I was gonna say Chris is ready to wrap it up.
This is how we live now. Yeah, I'm not crazy about what's happening.
Yeah, that kind of turns it off for me.
I
like the way it's a bat. It's a bat gargoyle, but the tongue out. I don't know.
It's too much.
Lick it up. Lick it up.
So yeah, there's I don't know. I don't care for this.
Yeah, I don't really.
It's like either do the white out eyes or don't, but don't try to do real eyes that are whited out because it looks very strange.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like it.
It looks very strange. So there it is. With the lighting that no one will have it under. So here's the alternate cowl and expression is part of the exclusive. Which, man, I think this actually looks a lot better in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. The one on the bottom.
The shorter
ears. Yeah.
Yeah. So there he is with the exclusive stuff. $20 more he gets at.
Looks a little more Frank Miller.
Yeah, exactly.
And the other one, it looks like, oh Jesus, what was the guy that made him really get big in the 70s and 80s? I forget.
Art Adams.
Neil Adams.
Neil Adams. That's it.
Adam West.
Adam
Armour. No.
Abby something. Abby something.
Bill Finger.
Abby Normal.
Abby.
Definitely wasn't Bill Finger. All right. That's all that's fit to print.
Shout to Pullmy.
Shout out to Tyler for putting that lovely presentation together there.
Yeah, man. It's good stuff, man.
That was good stuff.
I just miss him saying, man, guys, you're killing me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to roll the punches instead. So. Oh man. Well,
we got 15 minutes to kill here.
What? Might be brownies upstairs. Maybe we don't have 15 minutes to kill. Maybe we do our spots, and if it's 5 minutes short,
the brownies got to take time. They got to get.
I want to burn my. I want to burn.
You got to sit a little bit.
I want to burn my mouth. I want to eat them like this.
You want to burn the top of your roof of your mouth like a hot piece of pizza.
I want to burn my entire mouth. I want my mouth to be numb. That's how much I want to eat.
With molten chocolate.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, and I don't know it, but they're like filled with hot fudge and it's in my mouth and I'm like
Oh man. That
I
sounds
can't spit it
great.
out because it's so good. You know, you can make some.
I guess I could.
Mm-hmm.
I'd
You
have to
can make
go
some
to the
brownies.
store.
Do you have eggs?
You gotta frost them too.
I have eggs.
Okay. Do you have brownie mix?
I don't.
Oh
No.
well.
Brownie
There
mix.
you go.
Then Brian, I hate to tell you, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Well,
Proper
you know
fuck.
what you could do is you could just make some scrambled eggs instead.
Yeah, I could do that. I do have some Hershey's. I could put that on my eggs. Would that
You know,
do it?
Hershey
know.
syrup?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys, I'm a big
I
fan.
don't know.
That's what you need to make brownies, right? Eggs. And
I don't know
chocolate.
if you make a sunny side up egg with a nice yolk with a drop of chocolate sauce in there. I don't know. That might.
I don't know.
I mean, you guys
You
go ahead
never
and
know.
try it.
You dip some toast in there. I don't know.
Have you guys ever had chocolate gravy and biscuits? This is a real thing.
What's chocolate gravy?
It's southern as fuck. I don't know. It's probably like cocoa powder and I don't know. I'm sure there's a recipe for chocolate gravy.
All
It's
right.
phenomenal. I dated a girl in high school whose mom made it, and I begged her every time I went over there. I think I probably dated that girl longer because her mom's chocolate gravy than I actually dated her.
That was like me when I was younger. I stayed with this chick because she had a 55-inch fucking projections TV, and we used to go there play fucking Super Mario Brothers, and Mario was like fucking that big. Look at me, Mario. That's the only reason why.
Wow.
Please tell me her dad was a plumber.
I think, no, it was definitely a contractor. I think he was mobbed up,
Oh, okay.
but everybody in
Hey, where's that Eddie kid?
anybody
He was playing the Super Nintendos with the Marios. Where'd he
when
go?
you were younger and you could date anybody that doesn't live in the projects, you were good.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Balling.
No, because when you dated someone in the projects, yeah, you weren't getting no 55-inch Mario. You know what I mean? You're getting Sega system on a black and white, with roaches climbing all over the fucking TV.
Speaking of Sega, roaches notwithstanding, do any of you guys have that, like, I don't even know what it's called. It's like the Sega Genesis is like the retro console. It's got all the old games on it.
I saw that.
I have
What-
it.
what- yeah, that's like $30-40, something like
I
the
got it for
Nintendo joint.
Christmas one year. Yeah.
Well, I was just going to say, I saw them at Walmart and they were, I think, like half price.
Wow.
They were super cheap.
I was never really a big Sega guy.
I wasn't either.
Mine actually, not only can you do that, but you can throw in old cartridges if you have it as well.
No, that's cool.
Shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. That's dope.
I know.
Get the fuck, really?
Yeah. I was playing Jurassic Park on it the other
That's
day.
fucking great. That's fucking genius, man. If they dropped, and then what'd you pay for that?
It was a gift.
Nothing. Great. Even better.
Whoa.
See, I'd love
I
shit
gotta
like
fix that
that.
fucking camera shit. I look like I got a fucking Snapchat filter on my face, man. I don't like this, but whatever. I'm sorry. Keep going.
I'd love those systems if I didn't have emulators that had every game.
Yeah, well, back in the day we had ROMs and emulators and we fire shit up.
Yeah.
But I remember when they first started throwing those Atari flashbacks out there. That was pretty dope. And then I hooked it up to my TV, and it just didn't work with a widescreen, and there was lag in the controllers, and I was just like, yeah, fuck this. I can't fuck with that. But
Yeah, this one's got like a wireless controller, so it's kind of fucked up. You have to like point it right at it, like otherwise.
This sounds like it's a little strange.
yeah, you might as well just go out and get the old system, get the old
Yeah.
fucking RF adapter.
Yeah,
It
I
works
know.
like it
and
works.
switch it from TV to console.
It works like if it would have came out in the 90s. That's what they're emulating right there.
We have the Super Nintendo one that has like the wireless controller, and I don't remember if you actually have to point it at the thing or
You
not.
can jailbake those things, right? To like add
There's just,
think,
you can go right online, and you could just hook it right up to your USB, and then you just drag a file right into the OS folder, and boom. You got 9,000 games. It shit ain't fucking right anymore, man. That's like some old school pirate type shit,
We've got, if you sign up for the Nintendo's online service, which it's $10 a year, not a month, a year.
Wow.
Too much.
You get free access to basically a Super Nintendo and a Nintendo console virtually, and they've got a ton of games on there. And we have the Nintendo controllers that work with it, that like slide on the side of the Switch. So we play those sometimes.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
But like what Jose was saying, like back in the day, like when you had a PC, you just had your emulators. You go to
Right.
one site, you get your emulator, and you go to a different site to download your ROMs.
Right. Yeah, I
And
remember
it wasn't illegal because they weren't giving you both at the same site. You were the one that had to drop one into the other one, and then you used to have a USB controller. You could buy a USB controller that worked for it all.
Oh yeah.
I used to
That's
have,
cool.
yeah. I mean, I only had a Game Boy as a kid, and I remember I got this program. It was for emulators, and it was called No Dollar Game Boy, so no cash Game Boy. So basically, it was free, and they had everything on there. It was good
I
times.
see what they did there.
One thing I noticed on those games is there was a lag naturally in just the way it worked back then, and there's not now. So your jumping and shit is all off. You have to like play it for a while to get used to it. If you remembered from playing Mario back in the day or whatever. So.
Oh man, Mario! Some of those fucking jumps were just fucked up, man. It's like,
dude,
anxiety as a fucking child, man. It was nuts.
You should try playing. So there's a Super Mario Maker out. They're on the second one. They just put a new update out.
You can make your own. You make your own level.
You make your own levels, but
That's
I don't
crazy.
like making their own levels. But you can go on and just play through other people's levels. Like it's called the Endless Challenge. Oh my! Some of these people are psychotic. But you have to some of the
masochists.
Some of the kids have uploaded levels, but you have to be able to beat the level to upload it. You can't have it impossible. But some of it's just like, how do you do this shit? Some of it's really clever too. Like I'm sure there's a ton of YouTube videos about Mario Maker, and some of them like it says don't touch anything, and it just takes you through this, and they'll have people have. There's music notes, from Mario, but depending on how high they are, they play a different note and plays all these songs while you bounce around. It's bananas.
Wow.
These people do this.
I remember back in the day on Super Nintendo, they had Mario Paint, and you bought the cartridge, and it came with a mouse and a mouse pad, and it was basically it was just Microsoft Paint.
Yeah.
But there was a music program where you could program your own 8-bit music. You had 8 tracks. And it was all done by characters. Like a mushroom made a choo sound, and then you had sounds that sounded like drums, and you had sounds that sounded like bass lines and stuff. That's where I actually started learning how to program beats on a computer. Was using Mario Paint.
That's great.
I was making beats back in the day, like simple drums and bass lines and stuff like that on Mario Paint. Which when I moved from hardware to software, it just reminded me of Mario Paint because it's like. Click and drag and drop and stuff like that. So
that's cool.
That's funny.
Nice.
That's cool though, for sure. Well, hey, we just managed to kill 10 minutes. Chan, do you have your clipboard with you?
I do have it. It's right here.
Why don't you tell us about all our friends that were hanging out with us tonight in the chat?
All right. So tonight we had Kenneth A, Toy Mafia, Gita, Beansy was in here, Butanoli, Nightwinginum, Antoine, Energon, Addict, Josh F, Rogue War, Knight of Ren, Paul R, Gort, Brammer, KJ Smith, Shay J, Doodle Cheese, Cobalt, Pigment Surgery, Joe S, Bot in Disguise, Dare 2727, Jeremy B. Thank you, Jeremy B, for your help tonight, by the way. Buzzsaw Egypt, the Vendetta, Vinny, Hurricane BX was chatting it up in there for a minute. Dante Bio, Mandalore, Chuck, Jedi Mindset, Daltinian, and Tidy Room Hanger. I think that's everybody.
All right.
How dope would it be to have
Tidy Room Hanger?
Tidy Room Hanger?
Oh,
how dope! How dope would this segment be if we had music playing behind it?
Sure, I'm down. I'm okay.
Stay tuned, people. We're working on things.
Oh wow, it's gonna make it very special.
Yeah. No more Attack of the Clones.
Let's go around the yard here and tell everybody where you at. It's out of order, but whatever, Jose.
What's up, guys? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at HarricanBX. Check out Verbally Challenge on all your audio podcast pushing platforms. And every single Tuesday night, right here on this very channel, 8 p.m. Eastern for Breaking the Mold. New episode tomorrow night. Check it out. Thanks, guys.
Dust.
Yo, Dust Mites on Instagram, Eddie Dice Mites in the Facebook group, Dice Mites in the Facebook group. Oh, it's Dice Mites in the Facebook groups. Shout to Cobra Law Records, Coastal the 3, still available. Go check that out on Nathan Haskell Bandcamp. Also, my solo instrumental album's coming out, Nothing Lasts Forever, hopefully end of June. That's what I'm working on. And shout out to the One Too Many podcast people out there, man.
Thanks, Dust Brink.
Hey, Brian Brink in the Facebook groups at Brinklizer on Instagram. We got Breaking the Mold tomorrow, No Figure Bang this week, and
Wake up.
That's it.
Chan.
Chandra Cooper on Facebook, Pocket Wookie on Instagram, and Xbox Live. Working Shelf Gravy with JD and Total Package Podcast on Thursday nights at 8:30. I'm right here with you guys on Mondays.
Christopher Pinkerton on The Good Book, Crashbox Customs, all over your nasty social media. Got some new stuff coming. I'm pretty excited about soon. Check the Realm out on Facebook, Realm of Collectors Facebook group. It is a closed group. You just answer the questions, and yeah, it's going to be cool. Instagram is at Realm of Collectors. Antoine's steady putting in work over there. Hashtag Realm of Collectors. Make sure you're following it to see what the rest of the realm is up to. We have a website. Yep, we do. It's realmofcollectors.com. Don't forget, we are part of the Cool Table Network. You can check out the Cool Table on Facebook to see what all the shows are up to. That's going to do it for us tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world. No, you couldn't have been. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it.
You could have been anywhere in your living room tonight.
I think he's done talking to us.
You right there? I guess he's done talking. All right, good night, guys.
Good night.
Say it with me now. Really?